All right, so we are going to actually go through the tactics of door-to-door right now. And some of these tactics will apply to in-home sales, so don't just think this is only door-to-door, okay? So this is gonna be crafting your ultimate pitch. And the ultimate pitch to me is what I call basically assuming the sale, but approaching each deal like a CIA investigator from a position of authority. When you are the authority, you ask questions. When you are the authority, you make statements that dictate to someone what's best for them. And so whenever you knock on the door and you say, hey, have you heard about what's going on in the neighborhood? I want to introduce myself. My name's Lee. I'm taking care of a lot of people. I want to make sure that you don't, get taken advantage of by this epidemic. And, there's a ton of bad construction in here from builders, and they installed, siding that was actually manufacturing defect. Louisiana Pacific siding, it's fallen apart on a lot of people's homes. You may be eligible for a class action lawsuit. And I want to do a quick inspection and show you this damage that may help you improve the property value of your home. So I came at that deal like I was a position of authority, and I had an ultimate pitch. And the ultimate pitch should basically get their attention first with what we call an icebreaker. And as we get into the 5 eyes of the blue collar close, the first step is to interrupt. And I always ask them, hey, do you know what's going on in the neighborhood? Have you seen us working? I had this assumption sale like, hey, I'm Lee with RRCA. We're the guys that you've seen on Facebook. We're taking care of everybody in the neighborhood. And, I noticed here that, your home, you have a real clean yard. You have a nice setup here. You got a beautiful home. And, the windows here on the outside of your home are these old, and they're not impact resistant. They're not the most energy efficient. I don't know if you know what's going on in the neighborhood, but we've installed windows that drop people's monthly energy bill, add property value, and we do it for no money down with 2 free openings. So you got a minute, we can talk about this. So that's sort of an icebreaker, an interruption, and a pattern interrupt. And the ultimate pitch really, it comes down to saying, hey, look, if you don't take care of this, it's going to become a worse problem. It's going to cost you more money to let me walk away than it is for you to let me have an inspection. So whether you're saving them money on energy, whether you're adding money in property value, whether you're helping them avoid unnecessary expense, this is really their biggest motivator, is the pain to avoid unnecessary home maintenance expense. And people will do many things to avoid extra home maintenance expense. And, the idea is that, you get your foot in the door by saying, hey, I don't need to just sell a roof today. I need to sell a roof in 3 months and 3 years. And I want to give you a quote, and because I'm in the neighborhood, I'm offering you a special deal. And so every single time, at that doorstep, you want to kind of have that special deal. What is it? Is it that you're going to do synthetic felt or ice and water shield as an upgrade for free? Is it that you're going to add an opening, or you're going to give a discount, or you're going to install with every garage door a machine, the machine for free, the motor for free? Come up with a special deal, be the authority, break the ice, help them avoid unnecessary home expense. And then this is probably the most important part. Make a friend, make a sale. People buy from who they know, like, and trust. And if they're buying a home improvement product, they have to like you enough to invite you back. So if you're there trying to win an argument, that's a lot of times the proud contractor tries to demonstrate that they're the hero, that they're the best. What you do is you win an argument, you lose a sell. So if you want to make a sell, in order to get an agreement, you got to be an agreeable. And to make a friend, what you do is, you ask them about what they're interested in. Whenever I walk up, I'm looking for different ways to align interests, whether it's the dog. Oh, I love miniature pinchers. I used to have one growing up. Or whether it's the car. Oh, you got a Porsche, I got a Porsche. Or whether it's a football team. Oh, I see here that you're a fan of the LSU Tigers. Me too. Or maybe it's something about Donald Trump. You don't talk politics unless you actually know that they're a Trump fan. My point is that when you get them talking and they feel like that you believe in the same things they believe in, that you're a guy that they could have a beer with, that they would invite back into their home, then you have the opportunity to make a sell. And that's a lot of times the first icebreaker. And I will say the ultimate pitch is confidence. The ultimate pitch is authority. The ultimate pitch is also frequent. It's something that you do often. And if all you're doing is talking to everybody and abiding by the law of the six-pack, then there's no reason why you're not going to generate as many free leads as possible. And if you can create sales guys that do this, then you don't have to pay for all of your leads. Now, I'm going to teach you how to advertise for profit. I'm going to teach you how to get to the top of Google. I'm going to teach you how to use Facebook. I'm going to teach you how to do a sales funnel. But it's the combining of the door-to-door and digital that makes me unique. It's the combination of the old school and the new school. And so I just want you to know you're not above going door to door. That there's no reason why you shouldn't go out there and shake hands. We live in this community of social distancing. What I'm saying is that people, they like the guy who starts the conversation, who's outgoing, who has the personality, who's looking to make a friend, and that's when you make a sell. So that's the secret to going to the door and having success.